This video is going to be a complete and truthful review of the Money SMS app, and I'm going to show you guys whether or not you should bother installing the app on your device. So let's get started. And let me tell you right away, the concept behind this app is actually interesting. This is supposed to be a passive income stream that you can set up within minutes. You're not actually supposed to do anything. You're not going to do any work, and instead, you're supposed to get paid automatically just by receiving SMS on your mobile phone. That's right, not sending text messages, but receiving them. And the crazy part is that you're not even supposed to open or read them. You don't have to. Now, of course, you can do it if you want to, but you're not required to. However, there is a small drawback that we can notice right away, and that is the fact that Money SMS is only available on Android devices, and there is actually a specific reason behind that. But more on that later. For now, what we have to know is that this app is supposed to enable users to make money online by receiving messages. And I'm pretty sure it sounds too good to be true. So what's actually happening behind the scenes here? Why are we actually getting paid? Well, take a look at this. A lot of telecom SMS providers and mobile network operators need to test their infrastructure. They need to make sure that they can send SMS messages without any issues whatsoever. And in order to do that, they are going to use your devices for testing purposes. However, guys, they don't get access to your private messages. They are not going to read them or share them with anyone else. They are not going to leak your private info, and that is their promise. And if this figure on their website is legit, there is certainly a lot of money on the table. According to moneysmsapp.com, they have issued over 300,000 euro, which is close to $300,000 in payouts to their users so far. And they've got over 430,000 of those. Not to mention, they're sending millions of text messages. And so, if you put everything together, it does make a little bit of sense to get paid for receiving those messages because you're actually making a contribution. You're helping all of those network providers and mobile network operators, or whatever they are, all of those businesses test their infrastructure, right? And that's why you're getting paid. However, guys, just because you're not actually doing anything, you're just allowing them to use your device, you cannot expect to make thousands of dollars, and that's not going to be the case. All in all, it's a three-step process. The first thing you would have to do is sign up, download and install the APK, register, and keep the app running on your phone. It is going to keep running in the background, so it shouldn't bother you. You shouldn't feel any difference in performance. It's not going to drain your CPU or battery or anything like that. It's just going to send those text messages every once in a while. From time to time, you will receive those messages. Again, you don't have to open them, you don't have to read them, they are not gonna ask you any questions about them, you just gotta receive them. And for each and every single text you receive, you will get paid this amount right here. Now, truth be told, that is certainly not going to change your life. It's not gonna make you a millionaire. But what is really impressive about Money SMS is that they have a very low payout threshold, so you should be able to cash out relatively fast. As soon as you hit the minimum payout threshold of 2 euro in your balance, you're good to go. You can redeem your profit and enjoy it. But I'm not sure how many things you can purchase with 2 euro, to be honest. And that is why, even though it sounds good in theory, in practice it is not gonna make you rich. But let's think about it this way. Once again, this is a free app. You don't really have to lift a single finger, you don't have to do any work, so you won't have to waste your time, right? All you gotta do is install it, let it run in the background, and then you're gonna get paid. So if you're not using it, you're leaving money on the table, you're missing out. If you think of it that way, it makes sense to download Money SMS and give it a go, especially if it doesn't slow down your device. However, guys, whenever it comes to these apps that make outlandish promises that they are gonna pay you for doing nothing, it's always a great idea to take a look at what other people have to say in order to get some feedback. So let's do that. You see, according to paidfromservice.com, the app is indeed legit and it will pay you for simply receiving text messages. However, Trustpilot is not that friendly when it comes to it. It's only got 20 reviews, which is not a lot, and not everybody is satisfied with their earnings. That's for a good reason, really. Again, receiving 2 cents for every single message is not gonna get you rich. And there is more to it than that. Remember, this is only available for Android devices, right? Not because they didn't have the time to set up an iOS version, but because they are not allowed to do it. And that is kind of a red flag for me. Take a look at this. Now, if you wanted to see an example of what one of those test messages would look like, as you can see, it is not so impressive. And according to their FAQ, they cannot read your private messages. They are only saving those which contain their code and for which they prove to be their tests. And it is not available worldwide either. If you cannot find your country during registrations, it simply means that Money SMS is not available there at the moment. Now, if you do get some good results with it, you can also share it with your friends. And if you do that, there will be some bonuses you can take advantage of. They do have a referral program that you can certainly tap into, but again, I'm kind of skeptical about that too. However, guys, let's not lose our hope. You see, Money SMS is not the only passive income stream you can set up effortlessly. It's certainly an app that will pay you for doing nothing, but there are some better alternatives out there in my opinion. And one of them is Honeygain. The way it works is also quite interesting. Instead of allowing them to send you test messages and then read them and whatever they are doing behind the scenes, when it comes to Honeygain, you're just sharing a part of your leftover internet connection. You're just sharing your bandwidth with them. Not necessarily with Honeygain, but with various businesses from all around the world that want to do research online. Take a look at this. Once you start using Honeygain, your devices are going to act like view towers, and you're helping businesses access the World Wide Web without having to worry about location-based restrictions or censorship. And that's a major thing. Believe it or not, a lot of businesses out there cannot do their research properly because of this, and so you are helping them out. And when it comes to your earnings, they're a lot more significant than what you can make on Money SMS. Take a look at this. First off, there are 3 different factors that will influence your profitability. Your location, so the country you're based in, is going to play a major part, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on where you live. The number of devices you're using is also going to be a major thing, and ultimately, your network speed is going to matter. And so keeping all of that in mind, we can get a pretty good estimation. Let's say you have 2 different devices, right? Your mobile phone and your computer. I'm sure most people have that. Well, provided you're using the app for 24 hours a day, so you're using it continuously 24/7, that can make you all the way up to $49 a month. However, guys, truth be told, this is more of a goal. This is not a very realistic figure because you cannot get $49 all around the world. You could probably get it in the perfect circumstances. If you live in the United States, you've got a great internet connection and 2 devices that are active all day. If that's the case, then you can certainly make $49 a month. But if you happen to live in a specific country in Europe, your internet connection is not that fast, and you're not even using your devices for 24 hours a day, then your earnings will be significantly lower. So you gotta keep that in mind. $49 is more of a goal. What's for sure is that you can set it up in 5 steps. First off, you gotta download and install it. That's gonna be pretty easy, so I'm not gonna bore you with that stuff. Then you're gonna run it, and it is going to function in the background. So you won't have to be bothered by it, you won't feel the difference, it's not gonna drain your computer out of its energy. You're gonna let it gather information from all over the internet and make sure that it delivers it to the businesses. And ultimately, you can get paid in either PayPal or crypto. And in order to keep their users active and bring even more people to their website, they've got a $10,000 prize pool for the most active partners who refer people to their website, right? Take a look at this. Inviting friends is actually quite profitable. Honeygain lets you make money from the comfort of your couch, so why wouldn't you share the joy with others? Well, your friends can get a $5 coupon code right after signing up. And their contest has a $10,000 prize pool. It includes mobile phones, tech accessories, gift cards, and many others. And they've got weekly prizes too. Again, this is just a bonus to keep their users active. But if you want to download it and give it a try, you know where to find it. You can find the app over at honeygain.com, and the thing about it is that it's got some great reviews. This is not something that you see every day with these passive income streams. Most of them are not legitimate, and that's why they get a very bad rating. But that's not the case with Honeygain. They've got over 9,000 reviews, they're labeled as an excellent app on Trustpilot, and most people seem to be content with your earnings. And so guys, if you're still watching the video at this point, I've got a bonus for you. This is just another app that again is supposed to make some money for you autonomously. And you don't have to take my word for it, it literally says that on their website. You do not need to perform tasks, watch ads, or play games. Earnings will come to you in an absolutely autonomous and passive mode. That's how it's supposed to work, that is their promise. And they even go so far as to say that only 2 months of working with them and you can get another phone that will start working for you around the clock. And so by the end of the year, you're probably gonna have 20 phones. Well, I'm not sure whether or not that is true, guys. And if we take a look at the reviews, I would say it isn't. Not only that, but they don't even have a secure website, which is a major red flag. The reason why I'm covering it is because Cash Magnet, that's the name of the website, is fairly popular right now and a lot of people are searching for it. And so if you're wondering whether or not it's worth your time, I personally do not think it is. But if you still want to try it, it's absolutely free to download. It's only available for Android devices though. And so right now you've got 3 different options. All of them are passive income streams where you don't have to lift a single finger, but they work in different ways. As you could see, Money SMS is all about receiving test messages. Cash Magnet will actually download apps and visit websites from your phone. That's what they are actually doing. And Honeygain will share a part of your bandwidth of your internet connection, which means that in theory, you could use all three of them at the same time, and there will be no issues with that. So if you want to do that, it's all good. But if you want to play it safe, I would go for Honeygain, or perhaps Money SMS too. But I'm gonna leave that up to you. That's it for now, and thanks for watching.